Well, welcome back. This is just a short video because I'm testing some new equipment. I've got an action cam, as you can see from the footage, to mount to the front of the bike. I thought I'd take a short ride out and just see what sort of footage I got, and then use that to try and learn how to use the software. Because I bought an Insta360, the 1X2 variant. And I've strapped it to the front of the bike and I'm riding out. I'm going to head to Hutton Rugby, which is close to where I live, and I'm just riding along some local streets here in Thornaby. I've found the camera, there is a learning curve to this camera. Here I'm trying out the tracking function. I've selected the aeroplane in the middle of the roundabout, and the software is tracking it, and now it's panning back. You can use that function because the camera just records everything around it at 360 degrees, and then later on you go into the software and you choose where you want the camera to point, frame your shots. And I'm finding that quite difficult to learn what to do, and it's quite large files as well. But I think I've settled on mainly having forward-facing shots, unless there's something interesting either side, in which case I'll have the camera pan and follow it for a bit, and occasionally point the camera backwards to see what the silly old bugger's doing. But yeah, it's steep learning curve. I'm about to enter the small village of Maltby. We used to ride here as kids on our push bikes, but today I'm having to follow this van. There you go, I've switched it back. I don't have to touch the camera. This is the beauty of the camera. Once you've set it away recording, you don't have to play with it, just leave it. It's recording everything anyway. And then later on you decide whether you want it pointing back, you want it pointing forward, you want a wide shot, you want a close shot. You can zoom in, zoom out, tilt the camera, rotate the camera. You can do all sorts with the image. I thought this one was just going to pile straight out there. Peeling the nose off the windscreen, I think. Now I've just turned right out of Maltby and I'm heading to, this road will lead to Hutton Rugby, and I got stuck behind this car in the foreground with a trailer, but I figured, what the hell, I'm still trying to get my bike skills together, so I was just enjoying the ride out till eventually I went past it. Yeah, this is the Hilton Road. If I turn right, you go to Hilton. Left, it'll take you to Seamer and then on to Stokesley. But I'm going to turn right just up ahead. Windmills turning in the foreground. And this is a nice little twisty road in places. Some sections of it are quite straight, but undulating. It's a nice little ride out, this. Got joined by a pigeon along this road for a short while, but the tracking function couldn't pick it out, wouldn't track it, and I couldn't be bothered to try and follow it, mainly because I'm still trying to get ahead. Oh, there it is, there's the pigeon. Still trying to get to grips with the software and how you use how you brake, because when you load it into your software, into the computer, you load the film clip into the software. It's just like a big long chunk of film, and you've got to break that up into smaller clips and then import these smaller clips into your film editing software to stitch it together as a movie. I think there's going to be a learning curve. Here I was just practicing panning the camera around. Yeah, I'm still struggling with the software, to be honest, because technology and me don't really get on. And here we're coming into Hutton Rugby. It's grown over the years, and there's more and more houses. There's only a few there when I was a kid. But we're going to start dropping down past the church. When you drop down this bank, there's an old church just on the left. Again, I should have, when I was producing this, I should have thought on and panned the camera left to show you the church, but I didn't. It's only now that I'm coming to do the voiceover that I'm thinking about it. That was the church. Then over the bridge, and we'll go up the bank the other side into Hutton Rugby proper, the actual proper village. All I'm going to do here is turn around the green, which I've just done now. Turned around in the green, and I'm going to head back the way I've just come. As I say, I wasn't really going anywhere. It's just to try and get some footage off the front of the bike and see what it looked like. So this is the bank we've just come up, and now we're going to drop back down this bank. And the church will flash past briefly on the right. I really should have thought on, and I could always go back later on. No, I'm not going to. I really couldn't be bothered. So we're going to cross the bridge, and then there'll be the church on the right. It'll flash past. There you go. There's the church just gone by. And I'm going to pan the camera around here. It's a good job. Unlike Clive, I don't have a full an open face helmet. Otherwise, you'd be forced to look at my ugly mug. Now you can just look at my fat belly, and I have noticed that belly's getting larger. I'm going to have to go back on that diet and stay on it. Having said that, she that must be obeyed is away today, and she's left me a pizza to put in the oven later on. So much for my diet. And now I've just gone past the junction we came in on, and I'm heading up to Stokesley on the Stokesley Road. And the light from the mirrors are highlighting my man boobs. Now we're panning around the other side, just because I can. It's fairly steady away, this road. Slight ups and downs and lefts and rights, but nothing major. So here we are coming into Stokesley. Again, I tried the tracking function here, just tracking the tree so it'll curve, but it lost it again. I think that's more to do with my computer struggling to use the software. And I'm leaving Stokesley now. I'm past the high street. I got stuck at the high street near the police station. Somebody was trying to reverse park, and all the traffic had come to a dead halt. And now I'm on the road from Stokesley to Colby-Newham. And from Colby-Newham I'll head home to Thornaby. Yeah, just trying different angles for looking back. And there's different modes you can have it at a very wide angle, or you can have it closer to more realistic, I suppose. Obviously you can do the tiny planet and fishbowl or whatever you call it. I haven't bothered. back road into Thornaby. Didn't take the A174. Decided to take this little back road. Brings back memories from when I had my bike 30 odd years ago. Just got stuck at the lights. And then these people just pulled out and blocked the junction for ages. And the last stretch back into Thornaby, past the industrial estate. We'll have another go at one of those tracking shots here. Again, tracking the Spitfire. Don't understand why there's a Spitfire. I know Thornaby, this part of Thornaby is built on the old RAF airfield. However, Spitfires weren't stationed there, they were Hurricanes. And that's it. I'm going home now. Thanks for watching.